Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. My name is Saiken and today we're continuing the challenge run. And a challenge run it is, hard difficulty, Last Azlanti mod, and on top of that only D tier and F tier mono classes. So it's as hard as it gets. We have finished the Goblin Fortress. We just made a little bit of a break here in our little town. Picked up a side quest and also decided to cancel the building of the shop down here in Narkeep. Now I'll tell you why exactly, because I've read up on the weapon that I want to have. It's called the Serpent Prince, and the Serpent Prince is a random reward. So for that there are a couple of factors that influence the artisan's chance of creating that. It's called tiers of them liking you, and there are specific events that apparently play into that. And to make a long story short, the easiest way of getting that weapon is a very specific order of events where we are getting the relationship stat of our barony to level 4, and then based on that we're building that shrine and everything's good. So that's what we're going to do, raising relationship. On top of it, I think we also want soon-ish, not immediately, but soon-ish, to raise the divination stat so that we can do teleportation circles. Anyways, that's all in the future. For today, we are exploring this portion here. If I recall correctly, the bloom is somewhere over here, so it's a bit to travel. Can't claim that. I think we could go over to the village. And we also need to do the Lonely Barrow. You know what? Let's start with the village. And we can do the barrow on our way back. Just not wasting any time. Big map. Let me buff, and then we're taking it from there. Good. Look at that. Fully buffed up, ready to go.
No stopping now.
Climb down the slope and immediately run into tazelworms. Plus a Nixie. Not a good start. Greater Tazelworm. Let's do the smaller ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, I mean, listen, we're doing very well so far. No complaints. Also, by the way, I think I'm going to re-skill Darkrai into Great Axes. We had so many Great Axes, or still have so many Great Axes that are just very, very potent. And there's no reason to not use it. Got ourselves Talon of the Wise, plus 2 agility, finesse wielding, karma. That's a nice weapon. Not typically the biggest fan of looting in mid-combat, Finally, we got the Nixie Prankster. Can we do that charge? No. So what's happening over here? Jim had been confused, or what is it? Couple of mirror images. You know, that only works if you're not fighting against multi-attacking enemies. Because eventually your luck will run out. The corpse of a tall man lies torn apart, probably experienced fighter in his life, but he didn't have a chance here. Okay.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
We're rushing forward. Got plenty of options for another fight. What's wrong with him? Confused.
I'm up for an adventure. March on.
Always put a broom in your conspicuous place. Everyone... What did she say? Everyone will think you are so busy.
No stopping now.
Oh, that's an actual village here. Interesting.
It is done. I am finished.
Good, we got grilled silver eel. I like recipes. Super helpful to have those. Tired of being a fisherwoman. We'll go for pirate. Someone cooking fish and soup here later. Interested. What kind of town is this? These guys are a bit off.
It is done. I don't even want to know.
I am finished.
Amulet of natural armor +2. Wand of burning hands. Unfortunately, not exactly what we need anymore. Nothing wrong with the spell, but way too little too late.
Follow me. No stopping now.
Good. What's the story of these villagers? I don't remember being in that village. Hazel. A ruddy-faced villager waves at you cheerfully. Hello there, traveler. Good day to you. Good day to you all. Who are you? I'm Hazel, a fisherman. I mean, a fisherman when I did fishing. I don't fish now, so I guess I'm not a fisherman anymore. I'm telling you, I went fishing and I left my fishing gloves at home, so I was blistering my hands and putting out the nets. Couldn't fish anymore, so I had to go hungry. Had to, but didn't, because fish just started jumping out of the water. So our great silver dragon took care of me. He must have been watching, thinking. Tell me about your fish situation. Just ashore, see yourself. They're jumping out of the water. We can barely keep up. Well, that's where all of that is coming from. Tell me more about the dragon of yours. Well, it's a huge dragon, a silver one. We call them silver dragon. Very kind, always helping us. Have you seen the dragon? Sure did. The day before yesterday, 2 months ago. Brevis the trader says I'm a fool and it's just a thundercloud. So what exactly has this dragon done helping you? He sent Ivor to us. Not sure really Ivor was here before, but he was only a hunter, not a dragon's voice. Interesting. Ivor. Yeah, Ivor, he's a good fellow. Who is he? He's the dragon's voice. Silver Dragon tells him, Elva tells us, like when the dragon chased the wolves away. Alright, let's find this Ivor, who is very likely a cultist. Interesting, that guy has a lot of stuff for a random merchant. Hand axe called the Beacon. Nice little axe. Composite short bow +2, which is an interesting weapon. Could use it for range attacks, which we're not doing that often anymore. Light shield +2, is that an upgrade for you? It's exactly the same. Chain shirt, 6 and 4. We're a little bit better off with what we have. Yeah, good equipment, but like not just not good enough. But curious to see someone with that level of equipment just hanging around here in the wilderness. So where is this Ivor guy?
March on.
Got Aesel.
I'm not touching that.
Plenty of other loot. Alright, Mr. Voice of the Dragon, show yourself so that we can debunk your claim. Listen, he must be somewhere down here. Before we go and hunt boars, it would be atypical for the game to place an important NPC somewhere else.
Follow me.
Villagers. More villagers. Alright, apparently not here. Fair enough. Good. We're hunting boars again.
Stay on your toes.
Common name that a boar is giving its child. Boris.
Time to stretch me muscles.
I'll loot your corpse.
Good. Couple of good hits. Nice. Did I just 5-foot step? Yeah, that was stupid.
We can do it.
Stab their back.
Good. Collecting all of that good jazz.
No stopping now.
And there are all of the fish that apparently jump out of the water.
I will not be trifled with.
We cannot be defeated.
We all have the same suspicion. Bite moves up. And we're just moving up with Ender as well. Alright. Let's go.
Slice! Behead, yes! Strike on your fight!
Nice.
This
Good.
is my path.
I need to
Let's all heal.
Knowledge is the key to victory. Now what? What's over there? Nah, I don't want to know.
Good.
Die! 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 It is done.
Fish from the Silver Pine Lakes. I bet you it is infected.
Your death awaits.
So Ivor, come out and show us where you are, voice of the dragon.
It's a roll!
Good. Let's move up. All of them, by the way, like fully affected by the stinking cloud, thanks to us having that as a specialized spell.
I'll loot your corpse.
We won't falter!
And the even better part is these guys are fully lining up to then receive a nice little S clapping.
Forwards.
Stab their backs.
No stopping now.
Good. We've defeated them easily. Some cheeks have been clapped.
Onwards. Follow me.
Check that out.
No goods here. And there he is, the man of the hour, Ivar. Stop. What are you doing? Oh no, not at all. Many would like to silence the dragon's voice. I won't give them the pleasure. Your grace. Care to tell me who you are? Well, it would be rude not to introduce myself. My name is Ivar. You've passed through the village. You must have heard the rumors about me. Once I used to be a simple hunter, but now I keep the peace in this region by the order of the Lord the Silver Dragon. So you're his voice, yeah? That's what people call me. These lands are under protection of the Silver Dragon. We have no need to fight each other. I won't harm either you or the village. That's exactly what every new self-proclaimed king always says. I understand why you're suspicious. Well, forgive me for being so harsh, but I wanted to remember these lands. Don't need a new ruler. A protector is enough. Alright. Let me ask you a few more questions. And they are, I learned what I wanted.
It is done.
Where's that fish? Alright, the game doesn't let me even pick up the fish.
Combat is adjourned.
Okay. That's going to be a problem. Yep.
May I see your entrails, please?
What are we looking at? 33, that's actually doable. Somewhat. Hogbite immediately gets strong heal. Everybody hasted.
Cover me. You feel that?
Okay, well, I mean, it was a bit of a tough start. I'm going to admit that. Wasn't fully expecting you to come in and flex on me. But it's getting better now.
Burn, slice, behead.
Little bit of 100 hit points attack. Mini healing for Hogbite.
We can do it!
Out of my way!
I stand ready.
Don't know, don't care.
So, other than the scales and 300 experience, did we get anything out of this little encounter? No.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Entertainment!
Very good. That revealed a little treachery down here. Oh, we can't charge in because... yeah. Really need to make sure that we're curing the conditions always before moving on. Those two Fays definitely have received what they deserve. Third one comes up.
I don't like you!
If there's gold, it's mine.
Okay, well, we found her, didn't we? Take that. And that.
March on.
Good fight.
I'm not touching that.
Onwards. I spy. What do I spy?
We have found some hiding. I think it was just getting over here. Oh, that's good. Except the light crossbow, everything else like super good.
Stay on your toes.
Still using haste.
Be victorious.
What? Oh, okay, it's one of those greater wargs again. Alright, fair enough. Immediately starting with a bit of a sinking cloud, because that's very much what we can use. Still can't charge, because I again forgot to cleanse.
You've made your choice.
Why did I do that? Go back, Enders.
Strike with all your might.
I'll loot your corpse.
Okay, couple of good hits, I like it.
Strike with all your might.
I think that greater warg is not taken out yet, so... Well, never mind, now it is.
I'll split you in half.
Sinking Cloud completely owned this encounter.
No stopping now.
There's something unusual. Well,
The footprints lead to an inconspicuous animal path that leads deeper into the woods. Okay, so that's where we are going to find the shrine.
I do things.
But before we do anything else, let's explore the rest of the map. In classical fashion, another nymph.
Did you like that?
you didn't.
72 points of damage. Nice, that was a great hit. Another 50.
We won't falter.
By the way, normally all of these
Stab their
movements would
backs.
provoke attacks of opportunity because they are moving through the threatened zone. It's unfortunately not completely correctly implemented. Which makes ranged builds a bit weaker, or reach builds rather, a bit weaker than they should be.
Now, air, order.
Forwards.
Just
Cover me.
kill the frogs and then go for her.
The attack commence.
So it comes to this. I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Follow me.
Okay. Lots of phase, aggressive phase actually. Got a light shield +2. Not the first one that we're finding.
Stopping now.
No secrets can escape my
The
pride.
footprints on the wet soil near the hut lead to the north. This house is cozy one, but it looks almost abandoned. Door is shut. Yeah, that's his house. Hunter's letter. You know, Lisa, father always scolded me saying I should have whacked your tongue so much. I've never listened. Remember the day of the matchmaking? The headman's son came to you, gave you those nice boots, and only city ladies wear, and Seren's bought a barrel of honey. You told me I was such a fool, and then you kissed me for our wedding. You invited the relatives on the old miner, the stupid Aesel, the fisherman, out of pity, I suspect, as no one else wanted to spend time around him. I invited frogs, wind, the full moon, brother moon. I said, please be so kind and share your light. Looks like a guy who's a bit all over the place. In other words, a guy who's not completely sane. So, I was about to turn and Mika just swore I'd spent months dragging fish to the cliff, cursing a stupid wyvern who just has been lured. When I finally lured her, I chased her through the bushes, collecting her silver scales here and there after they fell. It wouldn't have been so hard to decorate our garden with those scales if I had done it right. Then the morning came and our children went silent. The months agape hundreds of silver lights sparkled atop the apple cherry trees. I hid my scratched hand in my sleeves and scoffed. This isn't so special, you've never noticed something like the trees from the cunning sky cat. You looked at me without words. You just said, you're such a fool, Ivor, I love you. I don't remember how I came up with the story of the silver dragon. I came home with black gauze. I shot and said it was a hard fight. I just couldn't aim properly. The dragon kept peeping out from the clouds, blinding me with his shiny wings. You saw a real dragon dead, blah, 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 blah. You said nothing to me. Not then. Okay, next morning we woke first and we found our children's bed empty. Not even when Mika's doll at the start of the path leading to the cliff. Okay, so he's just a fool and not a completely madman. Understood. And if we wouldn't have jumped down there from the get-go, we would have had that little story to begin with.
March on.
Not again, what are you doing here? What's your name? I'm Lika. This lake is our home, though. We let the people live around here too. Oh, we never should have done that. Why are you crying? My family kicked me out all because of that stupid boat. Everyone was furious when the evil box fell into the lake. But they are trying to do the right thing. I'm not the enemy of the Fae. If you were an enemy, you'd be just a few bubbles on the lake surface by now. But here I am, see, still standing and talking to you. Can you tell me what happened? These men brought trouble. The ones from the big boat, they came with tours of Levin and brought a scary box with them. Even the fish in the lake could tell that the box was very, very evil, but those fools on the boat just laughed and bowing to the box and called themselves the Charon's Chosen or something. They claimed he'd reward them soon. I made them catch a big boat again. Okay. Did you drown the travelers? Yes. It was the last that anyone saw of them, the evil box too. If I hadn't done it, they'd open the box, box, you understand? And something terrible would have happened. What's in the box? How should I know? I just know the box is evil. Everyone but stupid humans can send it. Fish started jumping ashore. That's quite a story. Alright, all strangers bring trouble. First you brought horrible ancient thing here, and now the other strangers are trying to fish and take it out. Let's drive everybody but the Nixies away. Who is trying to open the box again? More strangers. They hid in the cave near the lake. They'll be using hooks and big nets to try to retrieve the books. Can help you. Okay, so. A little bit of an extra quest here. Just need to find that cave.
I always have the upper hand.
My name
Oh,
onto
plenty
your
of
flesh.
ores. Interesting. Okay.
We can do it.
Another little bit of healing. And we're delaying so that we can actually get out of here. The crime moves up. The Aaron moves up. Alright, here we go.
We won't falter.
The knight goes to the other side.
Your death awaits.
May I see your entrails, please?
Nice. That was such a clean hit.
I don't like you. We won't falter.
Forwards.
Yeah, the boars really
I'll
don't do
lift
much.
your corpse.
But for 40 experience, I'm not particularly picky.
Burn. Nice. Behead. Yes, behead.
Also, you can skin them for some leather and meat, and we good sheep. So,
I sense something.
let me see. Is this here the cave that she's talking about? Elsewise, it must be down here.
Onwards.
If there's gold, it's mine.
Good, careful. Advancement.
I am finished.
No stopping now.
The boats were obviously pulled ashore recently. Inside them are hooks, pivots, and other tools. It very much seems like she was telling the truth.
It is done.
Never stop learning.
And it also seems to me that we are running out of buff.
Everything has a price.
Does anyone require my counsel?
We should move.
So the standard buff time is over.
March on.
I'll be damned, the beast again. No, these are new strangers. I bet you they take away our loot. They're messing with the wrong man. Guys, what the are you even talking about? Let's start with the Necromancer. Immediately taught them a good lesson. Follow up with this here. Good, that will allow us to move through the stinking cloud. You know what? Giving ourselves some buffs. Wonderful. Good hits. Love it.
What do I spy?
His leg twitched when he was just falling down. Yeah, we need to put the unimpeding armor spell on us. That's why he just can't move.
What's that?
Cypress Queen's Quill. Interesting. Lots of potions, not bad either. Examine the exterior of the sarcophagus. The engraving on the side of the sarcophagus resembles the symbol of Charon, Horseman of Death. The Charon symbol usually has 2 eye socket, while the symbol here is only 1. Search for keyhole. You have no idea what the sarcophagus came from, but you know enough about enchantments to know there must be an easy way to open it. Examining it with engravings of various combinations, you discover that you press the fingers against the skull symbol with your hand on the lid. Over the slides very easily. The triumph is short-lived, however, the lid slides open and the sound of something huge is stirring in the sarcophagus. You hear the rattling, whistling of air pushed through the leaky bellows and scraps of flesh from the sarcophagus. Whatever inside, it is huge, angry, and far from dead. Shoot. A Cyclops.
The time for words has passed.
Not good. Nasty zombies. I don't like it. Let's do a little bit of this. And we're starting to go for him. Stinking Cloud will not help us here. Man, everybody is feared. That's not good. Let's do this. Into this. Man, and he can even cleave. That's not great either. A little bit of counter healing via potions.
Strike with all your might.
And that's the zombie lord. Well, Doesn't make too much of a difference, does it? Come on. Yeah, I think we just need to stand our ground here. Haste it is. Little drink to be back up again.
We can do it!
We won't falter.
Good Hogbite. Becoming a bit of a damage dealer. Can't reach Guy Aaron with our Breath of Life. Is Darkrai still in fear? Yes, 10 rounds. That's crazy. Do we have Remove Fear? I'm sure we do, right? Remove blindness, paralysis, remove fear. There we go. Failed to cast it, fair enough. I'm not sure if it actually removes the fear. Suppressed for the duration of the spell. Okay, so. Let's maximize the damage that we can do. A little bit of this. Good, we immediately hit this guy. Jim is doing good. I think we're just going to move up. Anders moves up as well.
Strike with all your might!
We can do it.
Hogbite tries to get that Dread Necromantic
Stab their back.
Cyclops. I'm taking the Undead Bane weapon.
We won't falter!
Strike with all your might.
Yeah, sucks, man. Yet again. Guy Aaron. Wrong place, wrong time. He ran away, and as part of the running away, he just immediately got killed. Got Slicer. What is Slicer doing? Runic Mage Blade. I think that might be an upgrade. Oh, it's a scimitar, never mind. I thought it's a rapier.
No stopping now.
Good. So we got everything sorted out. I will say we are going to go to the back to the nymph, and then it is definitely resting time because way too much happened in just one day. We had another casualty. It's always when the buffs are running out. We would have had a much better chance of resisting the fear. The problem is solved.
It is done.
Cool. All right. End of episode for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Truly appreciate it. And see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.